Booktube, welcome back to my channel. This coming weekend I plan to join dozens, maybe even hundreds of other booktubers as we celebrate Booktube-A-Thon. Ariel Bissett, the queen of booktube, hosts this awesome readathon. Booktube-A-Thon is the first readathon that I participated in last year. It was my first attempt at reading in a community, and so Booktube-A-Thon means something special to me. Last year I wasn't able to do a lot of the video challenges and the Instagram challenges because, well, I was new to the community and I was traveling and it just didn't work out like I had planned. But this year I have awesome plans. I am planning to participate, planning to do all the challenges. Okay, so probably that won't happen, but I am looking forward to Booktube-A-Thon. Booktube-A-Thon is a little different from other readathons in that other readathons focus on the number of pages or the number of books that you can read. Booktube-A-Thon is about celebrating booktube, the opportunity that we have to be a part of this community where we make videos celebrating our love for books. And so Booktube-A-Thon, even though there are reading challenges and they're pretty specific, one of the main things is just being a part of the booktube community. Focus on booktube. And so as I am planning for Booktube-A-Thon, as I'm preparing to do Booktube-A-Thon, I decided to celebrate booktube in my own special way because it just wouldn't be a readathon plan if I didn't do something creative with my TBR, right? Booktube-A-Thon has several reading challenges, and these are the books that I chose for my TBR. First, I'll show you the books and then I'll tell you why I chose them. On my list is White Boy Shuffle by Beatty, New York 1, Tel Aviv 0 Stories by Shelly, Oria, A Tale for the Time Being by Ruth, Ozeki, Annie John by Jamaica, Kincaid, The Master by Colm, Toibin, Rabbit Run by John, Updike, The Sellout by Beatty, and The Song of Hannah by Etzioni-Halevy. Altogether, I have 8 books. One of the challenges is to read 7 books, but I chose 8 because the author's initials spell out B-O-O-K-T-U-B-E. Booktube. One of the ways I'm planning to celebrate Booktube-A-Thon is to read books where the author's initials spell out booktube. If I'm successful in doing this, I would have read 8 books for the Booktube-A-Thon. I have a couple of days off next week and I'm planning to just focus on getting some reading done. Some of these are books that I've had on my TBR for a while and I just want to read them, and so I'm going to be spending some time celebrating Booktube-A-Thon with my authors whose initials spell out booktube. So I've told you the books that I'm planning to read. Now I'll tell you which challenge they meet. First is to read a book that has a person on the cover. Ariel Bissett said that any part of a person's body showing would meet that challenge. 5 of the books that I have chosen meet that category. The Song of Hannah, The White Boy Shuffle because there's a person's feet, The Sellout because there are cartoons of a person all over, Jamaica Kincaid's Annie John meets that challenge, and A Tale for the Time Being because there's a little person's face up here also meets that challenge. The next is to read a hyped book. Betty's The Sellout meets that challenge because after he won the Man Booker Prize for this book, he got a whole lot of attention, a whole lot of hype for this book. Next is to finish a book in a day. Annie John by Jamaica Kincaid is a pretty short book. It's under 200 pages. I'll be able to read this in a few hours. Read a book about a character that is very different from you. I think most of these characters are different from me. The Song of Hannah takes place in biblical times. A Tale for the Time Being takes place in the Pacific Northwest. I'm not sure about the synopsis. I don't know too much about book synopses, so I'm not really sure what happens with these characters. But I do know that the setting for this book is very different from where I live and anywhere that I have ever lived. So these books meet that challenge. To finish a book completely outdoors, this is a book that I could read in a couple of hours. So I'll just take this to the park one afternoon and read it completely outdoors. Read a book you bought because of the cover. I definitely bought this because of the cover. I also bought this because of the cover. I have no idea what any of these books are about, so these are all cover buys. I like the cover on this book and I don't know anything about the author or any of the stories, so New York 1, Tel Aviv 0 definitely meets that challenge. And read 7 books. I have 2, 4, 6, 7. I have 7 books in my hand plus 1 on my iPad, and I'll be reading hopefully 8 books for the Booktube-A-Thon. So that is my TBR. If you've read any of these or want to give me some advice as I take on yet another reading challenge, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let's chat about these books, or let's chat about the Booktube-A-Thon. Let me know if you've posted your own TBR video so I can go and check it out. So thanks for watching. Let's chat in the comments, and until next time, happy reading. Bye!